our way to Bluebird Cafe, which is a place where a lot of beginning artists get their start. For example, I don't know, like Taylor Swift. That's where she was discovered. So I figured I would kind of end my day there. And then tonight we are going to stealth camp at the Parthenon, which is very exciting. I'm super excited to see it because I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Percy Jackson, but that's where they get one of their little orbs to go to the underworld. So I think maybe tonight I will stealth camp there and watch Percy Jackson. So it's gonna be a really great night and I'm excited to share it with you. So let's go. While pulling in, I thought it was a little crazy that artists like Taylor Swift and Garth Brooks were discovered right here next to an ExxonMobil and a McDonald's. But I think it's also a nice reminder that our heroes start out just like us and everyone's just human. So it is currently 12 o'clock in the afternoon and the show doesn't start until 6 o'clock at night. But basically the reason I'm here so early is because if you don't buy a ticket, way in advance, you have to wait in line and hope to get one of the, I think it's like 10-15 seats. So I wanted to really make sure I had a chance to go here before I leave Nashville. So we are here super early, and the perk that I have above what other people who might be coming tonight have is that while I can sit here and wait until a line starts forming, because I know about 3 or 4 people can get in line before I even need to worry about it, and I can just kind of keep an eye out and watch that, in comparison to someone else who, they probably don't want to get here at 12, they have nothing to do, but I brought my whole house with me. I brought everything I own. So I have no problem waiting here, waiting in to see when the line starts forming, so absolutely a van life perk, but for now we're gonna just sit here and wait. Is it just me, or do I do dishes in every single one of my videos? I do. I really do. Alright, so the van is looking so much cleaner, but I think I'm gonna go get in line with everyone else and hope for the best. I'm packing up right now. I'm gonna bring some water, just some things to do, work things, I am now realizing I'm going to have to sit on the ground in this skirt for numerous hours, so I'm thinking we're gonna go get changed first. So van life perk number 1,000,000 of the day. I have all of my clothes, so I can just change whenever I want, but there's more people in line, so we've got to go so that I can make sure I get in. So I got in line at about 2 o'clock and there were exactly 11 people in front of me and the average cutoff is 12. So I wasn't quite sure if I would make it to the show, so I waited and waited and waited until finally...
How are you? Welcome.
They seated me at a table with one of the singers for the show that night, and I got to meet him and his friend before the show. They were actually also originally from Pennsylvania, so that was super cool. And Bluebird, it was just so quaint and so personal, and of course, the giant Taylor Swift photo made me feel right at home. The cover charge is $10, and then you're obligated to buy $10 of food minimum, and within no time, the lights went down, and we got to hear from these amazing artists.
The lights are low, the stage is set, the hush before midnight ballroom minuet. It's dark between the moon rising and the sun coming up on the day. Nothing left here for me now. It's just the motor's lonely sound, and I feel fine. David Newball, thank you so much, buddy. Thank you.
This style of show is what Bluebird Cafe is famous for. It is called In Rounds, and basically before singing, the artists often explain the inspiration behind the song and converse with each other and the room. And of course, after the show, I had to find one more photo of Taylor Swift. But that was an incredible show. I had so much fun. It was really cool getting to literally pretty much sit with the artists and have like a really intimate show. It is starting to get dark, so I want to head over to Centennial Park to the Parthenon to find a place to stealth camp for the night. So let's get going. Goodness, I can see it. It's beautiful. It is so pretty. I would love to be able to park in front of there tonight and just like open my door in the morning and see it. But I know the park itself closes at 11 p.m. So I'm not going to be able to, unfortunately, park in the park. That would be against the law, and that's not how we do. But we can do our best to not break the law and still stealth camp here. And I think we can do it because I kind of think I saw a spot that I have an idea of. So I see where we're gonna park for the night. I see it. We may have to turn around or do some weird parking, but I think I can park right there. That'll be perfect. I think I can open the sliding door and then see the Parthenon, which is the goal, right? Like getting the Parthenon in the background. I love it. Okay, we're just gonna do a giant U-turn. This is an insane spot. I can't believe we got this. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. And at sunrise, oh my gosh. Stunning. I can't wait to show you. Okay, are you ready? You're not ready, but I'm gonna show you anyway. So it is now 9 o'clock and most of the cars and most of the people are gone, and I was thinking you and I could go take a lovely moonlit stroll around the Parthenon. All right, are you ready?
It's as simple as it seems. Twinkle in your eyes, the way that time slows down when you kiss me. As we fall asleep in a bed of butterflies, just close your eyes and then you'll see it. You don't ever have to look too far. You don't have to cover up your scars. Perfect, darling, just the way you are. So before you think to rip yourself apart, open up my heart and you'll find love, 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 love. Open up my heart and you'll find love. It will never grow old, even when we grow up. It's up to us to stop and smell each rose. They're the colors that we show, it's the feeling that we trust, and it's the brush that we both carry. You don't ever have to look too far. You don't have to cover up your scars.
This has been such an incredible way to end my evening, and I still cannot believe that I am parked literally right there. That is my van. It looks a little tiny right now, but it's the view from the skylight's going to be breathtaking.
Love, love, love. Open up my heart and you'll find love.
So I was just sitting here minding my own business, and there is a weird object just staring at me. So we're gonna go check it out, even though we already called it a night, but who's up for their adventure, I guess. It's a traffic cone. Mystery solved. Honestly, not as exciting as I was hoping, but anyway. Someone's singing. Oh, we're checking it out. More adventures. I didn't even lock the car. We locked the car. We're going to check it out. We're gonna find it. Do you hear it?
There you go. I wanna be more than just your friend. Don't you know? There you find somebody just like you.
So after that lovely stroll, it was finally time to call it a night, and there was no better way to end it than stargazing from my skylight with the Parthenon in the background. But for now, I have a big day ahead of me, so I'll see you in the morning.
Good morning. It is a beautiful day. There is a squirrel. There's a bunch of geese. It is absolutely stunning. So the morning's off to a pretty good start. I brought my smoothie, I brought a book, and we are going to go find a good spot to read. So there is one more stop I want to make here in Centennial Park before we leave. A very important one, which is a bench they just like 2 weeks ago installed here that says, well, I'll show you. Let's go.
So by this point in the video, you can probably already guess I'm a Taylor Swift fan. Well, she's a song called Invisible String, and one of the first lines is, "Green is the color of the grass where I used to read in Centennial Park." And a few weeks ago, when Taylor played in the Nissan Stadium here in Nashville, Centennial Park actually put in this bench as a gift to her, as a little bit of a joke on the lyrics, saying, you know, here's a spot to sit so that you don't have to sit on the grass when you're here in Centennial Park. Welcome home. So now Taylor has a bench in Centennial Park, so obviously I had to read there. Alright, I am so glad that we get to end our time here in the Parthenon by finally checking out the inside. It was built in 1920 and it's also home to a full-scale replica of the statue of Athena from Athens, Greece, which is very appropriate since the original Parthenon in Greece was dedicated to the goddess of wisdom, war, and crafts herself. So this is where we end our adventure today. I hope you had a lot of fun exploring the Parthenon, and I can't wait to show you where I'm going next week. Thanks for hanging out.